Well, hello Pelican fans. We're throwing you a curveball today. I'm Buddy Bailey, the manager, and today we're going to be interviewing our radio guy who does all the interviews during the year, Sam Weiderhaft. And Sam, welcome to your own show, my friend.
Buddy, it's always an honor to talk to you, and maybe if this goes well, we can get you into broadcasting.
I don't know about that. I'd rather stay on the field.
It's fine. It's good enough for me.
I got you. But anyway, I was curious. So for myself too, everybody as a kid has a favorite baseball player when they're growing up. Who was your favorite broadcaster broadcasters that you idolized that got you thinking that you wanted to become this as a job?
Well, when I was growing up in Southern California, so Vince Scully was very prominent there with the Dodgers, and my dad talked about him all the time. My dad used to listen to him when he was a kid, so I listened to a lot of Vince Scully. But I grew up an Angels fan, and the Angels broadcasters were Steve Physioc and Rex Hudler. So I watched a whole bunch of them on the TV broadcasts, and just grew up kind of idolizing those two guys. And Rory Marcus was on the radio broadcast with Terry Smith, so that was a great duo. But just watched a ton of Southern California baseball, and there were a lot of great broadcast crews down there.
So now that you had an interest in it, what was the first step that you had to do to get into broadcasting, or the first thing that you did do along the way and you built from there?
Well, I kind of fell into it. So I moved from Southern California to Indiana, and the high school that I moved to ended up having a radio station. And I didn't really realize I had a passion for broadcasting until I started broadcasting for our high school radio station when I was a sophomore in high school. So I started doing that and was doing baseball games by the time I was a junior and a senior, and just kind of got involved with it and realized that I really enjoyed doing it.
Since you started that, now that you're with the Pelicans, we play 5-6 months out of the year. Then you have other responsibilities, obviously, in the off season. So what can you tell us about what you do when the Pelican season is over until we start up again?
Well, Myrtle Beach is a great place to be able to stay year-round. I know you know that because you were here for a few weeks after the season ended last year. But I get to stay here in Myrtle Beach all year-round. I work at Coastal Carolina in the off-season. I do their play-by-play broadcasting for a numerous amount of sports, and I also do their PA announcing for the football and men's basketball games. So I'm super involved in the Myrtle Beach sports community, and it's just a great place to be able to work all year-round.
Well, I know the ultimate goal for every player that I manage and most of the coaches in baseball is to obviously put on a uniform and be at the big league level. What would be your absolute dream job when it's all over and finish your career doing?
Well, that would be it. We had a broadcaster a couple of years ago named Zach Bigley who was here in 2018 and 2019, and he got to call a game for the Rangers this past year, and he got to go up on that road to the show wall back behind us on a list of numerous players that have made the show from playing with the Pelicans. So that's a dream of mine, is to be able to get to the major leagues and call a game for a Major League Baseball team. Doesn't matter which team, but I'm certainly have loved my time with the Cubs so far.
All right, let's say that you didn't get to that maximum goal in baseball and you do Coastal Carolina and different events. What would be your second choice event if it meant getting you to the big time?
Well, I think I'm a huge college sports fan. So college football, college basketball have been my top two sports besides baseball. So if I can be a broadcaster for a big-time college football team or a big-time college basketball team, I think that would be awesome. And I went to Butler University, and we have a huge college basketball team. So just going to those games, I really want to be back in that environment and be able to kind of do those games in a college environment.
Since I know you personally and we do some things and play golf, this has been a really good interview, and I don't want to bring up any negativity, so therefore I won't bring up your golf game, and we'll just cut it off here and go from there.
We keep it right there. We don't get into any specifics, and that's where we stop it.
All right. Thanks, Sam, and welcome to your own show, my
buddy.
friend.
Appreciate it.
All right, man.